Okay, previously in our lessons, we actually did a SQL statement, which is DDL. Okay, the meaning is Data Definition Language. Okay, so for this lesson, we are going to learn how to use DML, Data Manipulation Language. DDL you use when you want to create the structure of your table and also of your database. But when you want to manipulate the data inside the table, we use DML. Okay, it's two different things. So I'm going to show you by creating a database called MusicDB. So let's create a database first. Create database, MusicDB. Okay, so let's use this database. Okay, now we create a table. Okay, so now we create a table for the database. The name of the table is album, and these are all the attributes. So now I have got ready all the values here. I have created a PK, which is ID. This ID I set as auto increment. Okay, so I do not have to key in this value. The system will generate the value for me. Alright, so now let's run the code. Okay, let's run the code. Okay, the table has been created. So let's try to see the attributes. So describe album. Okay, all the value is here. Okay, primary key, some are null, some are not null. I did not put any default value. Okay, and the ID is auto increment. Okay, so now we are going to put in some values inside the album table. Okay, so here I have singer, album, tracks, genre, release year, album format, rating, price, date added. So all these are my data. Alright, now did you notice that I don't have the ID? Okay, that is because ID is auto increment. So as a user, I don't have to insert the value. Alright, now if you look at this, right, the table actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 attributes inclusive of the PK. But when I'm adding the values, I'm only adding 9 attributes. So when you are adding attributes lesser than the number of available attributes, you have to write this statement. Okay, if let's say you have 10 attributes and you are entering all 10 attributes, okay, you don't have to actually have this line. You can actually remove this line. Okay, these two you can remove if you are entering all the attributes. In our case now, I'm only entering 9 out of 10. So I need to put this statement so that they know that this value goes into singer. This value goes into album. Okay, so remember that. So now, after writing the code, I'm going to run it. Okay, so now all the data has been inserted. So how do I check? Very simple. A simple select statement. Select all from album. And then you run this. So once you run this, you get to see all the records here. Okay, everything will be here. Now, can you see this asterisk? Okay, this asterisk means that you are going to display all the attributes. What if you want to only display certain attributes? Very simple. Maybe I just want to display singer. or maybe just the genre, or maybe just the rating. Okay, so I can do it this way. So if I run this, I'll get only those attributes. Okay, very simple, right? Okay, let's say you want to sort. Okay, let's say you want to sort. What you can do is you can use the order by keyword, the order by command. So let's use the same thing here, and then we sort. We sort according to genre. So order by genre. Okay, so F9. Okay, can you see it is ordered by genre? Okay, by default it will be A to Z. So what if I want to have the opposite way? Then you can put D, E, S, C, descending. So let's run this and see. Okay, can you see it's the opposite way? Alright. Okay, so you can see that I am only sorting according to the genre, right? So what if I want to sort according to the genre as well as the rating? Okay, so you can see here, right? Pop rock, I have 4 albums here. Okay, and then I want to sort the rating as well. Alright, and then for electronics, for jazz also, I want to sort this. So what I can do is I can put a comma here, and I can put rating, and this case I can put ascending. It's up to you. Descending also can, ascending also can. Okay, so let's try this. So run. Okay, let's check. The genre is sorted in descending order, but okay, let's look at the same thing. Okay, let's look at pop rock. It is in ascending order. 3.5 is the lowest, and then 4.4 is the highest. Okay, so we have looked into display. We have seen how to sort. Okay, let's do a bit of searching. Alright, let's do a bit of searching. First thing, I want to select everything first. Okay, so let's search based on singer. Alright, let's search based on singer. So select all from album. So you have a criteria. So you have a criteria where singer equals to, let's say I do something like night. Okay, now let's run this. Okay, now I can get the exact album. Okay, so if I know the exact spelling, I can use equal, and then I can associate with the attribute. Okay, so I want this particular singer only. Okay, now what if I don't know the exact spelling? Okay, so let's go back to the whole album again. Okay, let's search for Nikki. Okay, let's search for Nikki. Yeah? So I don't know the exact spelling. So I need to use like, and I need to use wildcard. Okay, how to use that? Criteria will be where singer, like, single quote, wildcard. So let's say I only know N-I. Okay, so wildcard, close. So in MySQL, we use percentage as the wildcard symbol. Alright, so let's run this. So basically what it means is, whatever singer that I'm looking for should have an I in between. Okay, should have an I in between. So let's run this and see. In front can be anything, at the back can be anything. Okay, so we have 2 singers here, 2 albums. Okay, so can you see? Nikki is an I, and Night is also an I. Okay, so let's go back again. Okay, let's look for any person who the name ends with en. Alright, so where singer like ends. So in front can be anything, but it must end with en. So at the back, I don't put any wildcard symbol. So let's run this. Okay, so heaven, en at the back, and Van Halen, okay, en at the back. So this is how you use percentage, which is the wildcard symbol, to search. Now, you don't only can search for singer, you can search for anything that you want. Alright?